of the Bears. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be stopped at that line to begin this ball game.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
They'll go play action here with Chuck. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Chuck. That one out wide for Kamara. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down. First down. They'll run a draw now. It's Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there. Stopping for no gain.
That is hot. What a throw. Trey Palmer. Touchdown Saints. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. York, good on the extra point. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Williams going to throw on the first play. Right side, punt, not Burton. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
Going on first down, it's Williams. This one intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now Kamara. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. York, good on the extra point. The Saints will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He'll let one go down the middle. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big-time play for the Bears. 45 yards.
Bears, first down.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Cross right side to the tight end, Kmet. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Second and 10 at the Saints' 11-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's into the end zone. What a response! DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are on the board. It's now 14-7. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First and 10, here's Shuck. Moving outside the pocket, he keeps it himself. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. That is a big gainer for the Saints. An even 40 yards. Off the play fake, here's Shuck. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw with a pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, it's Shuck. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack. That might take them out of field goal range. On fourth down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and they could veer this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike. An incomplete pass there. Probably the best possible outcome.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 39 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Throwing again, Williams. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll lead to a second and goal. Williams to the air once more. That is caught by the tight end. Cole Kmet, touchdown Bears. On is Santos for the PAT. Got it. And the Bears are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 3. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Play action, it's shot. Throw on the run is complete. From the 25, here's second down and 9. Saints going to use their second timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Now Shuck. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down, 3 to go.
Let's go now.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Hold the ready. Let's stay 19. Here we go, set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is caught. And he will go all the way. Trey Palmer. Touchdown Saints. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Moving to his right, taking off, and he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Throwing on second down, Williams. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Pass is caught at DJ Moore. And he's into the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Now, faking the give. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they've got it with 1st and 10. Again, up the middle with Kamara. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Montez Sweat there on the tackle. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. To the air is Shuck. He connects with Palmer on that one. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This one complete to Palmer. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll run the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short. And they've turned it over on downs. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. The ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, Chicago.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Get about 6 before he's taken down. It's 3rd and 4. They're trying to throw again. Here's Williams. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Looks like the Saints have come up with the football. They did. And so much for a nice game through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of...
Alvin Kamara down the sideline, inside the 25. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 84 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Now it's York for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Saints add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
What is up?
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Downfield by Odunze. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. So get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
On second down, it's Williams. He'll go right back to Komet. He's got it again. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. It takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers.
And he'll take it on in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown there. His second touchdown of this first half. Santos for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bears are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
they'll go play action here with Chuck. That one caught Devon Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. Off the play fake, here's Chuck. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And the Bears are going to get the football at their own 40.
Intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. Now Williams. Into space at the 45. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
New Orleans, third and final timeout, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll go. It's Swift. And he's going to have the Bears first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Williams. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. Throwing is Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down.
To second and 10.
Throwing again, Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third down, they need 5.
Brings up third and 5.
Williams to the air once more. Forced out wide. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Saints are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Here is Chuck on first and 10. And that ball incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And great coverage on special teams. They'll mark it down inside the 5-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll go underneath to Swift.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Williams to throw on second down. Flush to his right. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Bears 28.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Devon Godchaux there on the tackle. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. He'll check this down to Swift. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. A gain there of 15. Good for a Bears 1st down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He got his man. It's Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
The Saints will line up.
The air again is shut. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Bears 28.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. To the right side, caught by Burton. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. A throw on the move is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that had its share. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it falls to the ground. It's incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short game.
Got the hook up there to Odunze. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
21 yards.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play. Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
2nd down, they need 7. They'll go again here with Kamara. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up no down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's no
The Saints lining up in punt formation, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Connection made, it's Burton. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up second and a yard at the 11-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. To throw, it's Williams. He pulls it in around the 5. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Throw it again. It's Williams. It is brought in the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. And his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
The score, Saints 42, Bears 35. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
In motion is Hill. On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Gervon Dexter. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. The Saints will punt this one away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa!
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route a little too much and ends up...
And he's got another one! Craig Palmer, touchdown Saints. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
York, good on the extra point. Saints will extend this third quarter lead. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. It's second down. Williams. Out to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
To the left side, he's got Kmet. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked up by the former Sooner, Danny Stutzman.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5. From the 35, here's second down and 4. Play action, it's shut. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Here we go.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he's going to have the Saints first down, able to get 8 on 35. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. From the gun, it's shut. That one out wide for Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Saints first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Now Shuck on third down. And over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's in. Mason Tipton. Touchdown, New Orleans. York, good on the extra point. will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. There's that man again. Another catch. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
That's good for a Chicago Bears.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he will score again. D.J. Moore. Touchdown Bears. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
They're on the 29-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 7. Off the play fake, here's Shuck. He got it, and he's got it! What an effort! What a catch!
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Here's Kamara. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 6. Bootleg, it is shot. Forced to his right. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot, buy some extra time for your offensive line, and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. And in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
On third down, here's a run by Kamara. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be fourth down. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This one from 54 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Saints add on to their lead.
Bears 42.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
What is on?
Throwing is Williams. Open man, that's Devin Duvernay. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he's into the end zone yet again. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Now a toss, running left with Kamara. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard. Second down and 8. They'll work the middle here with Kamara.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Fighting for the marker. He loses the football. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. His kick is good. From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Gonna look deep. Looking for more.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. Going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here we go, sack. Cowboys at 60, trap 60.
To throw is Bajan. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 53 yards.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
Williams pass.
Here's 2nd down.
A gain of 9. brings up second and 1. At the
Throwing again, Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burton of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They bounce back.